What's up everybody, this is Master Ian Gamer, and today I'll be talking about why I, a D.Va main, am actually excited for her upcoming nerfs. So currently, the PTR is featuring some much needed nerfs to Ana, buffs to Sombra, and fixes for Roadhog's hook. For the most part, all these changes seem to be well accepted. However, the fourth altered hero, D.Va, actually seems to have incited some rather intense dispute. And yes, I am aware that there has also been quite a bit of dispute over Roadhog's hook changes, but I'm going off the factor that everybody knew the hook needed some kind of change in the first place, whereas many people don't think D.Va should have been touched at all. Personally, I always agreed that D.Va needed a nerf. In the prior update, the move speed while firing buff was good, but she never needed the additional 100 health they gave her. After she got that, she just became way too OP. I was already good with her before, but after that buff, it just became way too easy to stay alive and get 4 golds in quick play games. So much so, that I actually kind of got lazy when playing her. I no longer even had to try, she was just so good that it was a breeze. And this is where the big issue I have came in. Because she became so good, tons of people started playing her. We know this for a fact because of a post on the Overwatch forums where Jeff Kaplan, the game director of Overwatch, made a comment saying that since November, D.Va is the 3rd most played hero in Overwatch. Roadhog is 4th. He didn't comment much more on it, but I feel pretty confident that the reason behind people picking these two is because of how easy it is to get kills and survive as these heroes. Well, that and some other obvious aspects, at least for D.Va. Now, I'm going to deviate a bit towards personal opinion and interests instead of what is necessarily applicable in meta and competitive aspects. I don't want to sound like a pretentious dickwad or anything, but it is kind of frustrating when the hero you play best suddenly is getting picked all the freaking time by noobs who only play her because of how easy it is to get medals. I've played with so many god-awful divas in competitive games who pick her because they know she's part of the meta, and when playing her in quick play, they don't die a lot. I mean, I realize it's just a game, and there shouldn't be restrictions on who can play which heroes based on how good you are with them. But I think you guys understand what I'm getting at here. It's annoying to have your favorite hero played so often. It makes your skills, however good or bad they may be, feel less significant. Not to mention knowing how many people pick her just because of, well, you know what. Anyways, getting back to the more technical side of things, I will be honest, at first I was horrified by the nerfs they gave her. I thought for sure that not only would she drop out of the meta, but she also would fall into the slot Symmetra held before her buff. D.Va just felt so weak that I didn't think she would ever be useful. However, after I had played her a bit more on the PTR, I realized that my misgivings may have been misplaced. After adapting my playstyle of her a bit, I found myself still being able to utilize her quite effectively. You will notice that the video I have playing in the background is from me on the PTR, with her adjusted health and armor, and I am still doing pretty well. After this realization, I actually became quite optimistic about her nerfs. No longer could you just easily play her and live forever. The fair difficulty would return to her playstyle, and hopefully it will ward off the scrubs who just play her for the easiness or the fan service. For weeks now, I saw in posts and YouTube comments people complaining about how D.Va takes no skill to play, and until recently, I disregarded them as naysayers. But now I actually see how right they are, and that I really want this to change. However, I feel like I should add in my own 2 cents about how good the changes to her have actually been. Unfortunately, I'm still going to have to say that these nerfs are a little too harsh overall. I understand the desire for Blizzard to end the tank meta and balance which heroes get played, but D.Va at this point has become too weak to heroes that I don't believe she should be. I understand making her vulnerable again to her old counters, such as Reaper and Zarya, but other heroes, such as Roadhog in particular, are way too effective against her. With his new hook mechanics and the placement of D.Va's mech's crit box, he can take out about half her total health in a single shot, and destroy it entirely with a second well-placed one. This may be intentional on Blizzard's part, and also may only be apparent as a result of the number of people currently playing Roadhog on the PTR, but I feel like it is just a bit too extreme. There are a couple of things that I believe could be done in exchange. The first is to return her to her original 100 health, 400 armor that she had prior to the previous buff. Since her firing movement speed and damage reduction both feel good to me, I think these should be left unchanged at this point. The other change, which I think is both more likely and will probably better suit her, is to in some way modify her crit box. Ever since launch, it has been something that people mention due to its large size and location, but I feel like it's going to be a bigger issue now than ever before. I'm not really sure what they could do aside from simply reducing its size, but that seems like it might be enough to put her in a good place of not being easy and OP, but still being viable. In conclusion, even though she is my favorite hero to play in Overwatch, I would rather have her be balanced than easy to win with. I can't feel proud when I do well with her if I have to know that part of it is simply because of how much better the hero I'm playing is over other heroes. This is why I'm excited to see Blizzard fix her, and in doing so, will trust that they don't nerf her into oblivion, but instead will find a proper way to balance her out for fair play. I'm confident enough in my skills with her that I think I will be able to manage with whatever they do. Anyways, this is Master Ian Gamer signing off. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and leave a comment saying what you think of the D.Va nerfs and whether or not they are fair. Thanks for watching, and until next time, game on and have a great day.